You got one of our brothers that was working in AutoZone, just doing his job. And then you had this disrespectful customer come in and think he was going to talk any kind of way and throw things at our brother. Let's go ahead and check out how our brother handled this.
You ain't don't be throwing nothing at me, man. Man, you ain't gonna throw nothing at me. You ain't gonna throw nothing at me. You ain't gonna wrong. You ain't gonna throw nothing at me, man. Don't be throwing that stuff at me, man. Who you think you is, man? No. Okay? Don't be throwing nothing at me, man. No. You were wrong. No, you wrong. No, you were wrong. You put it. No, you throwing that stuff at me. You throwing something at me.
Now, that person that threw something, you know, people try that mess at your job. Because I remember working at Walmart a long time ago. And, you know, people think they can just talk to the employees any kind of way. Let me tell y'all, customer, something. You watch what you say to people. Because some people don't care about that job. They will crash out on you so quick, it won't even matter about them getting fired. They are cool with getting fired to make a point. But you saw how that brother, he was so upset for being disrespected. And also a lot of times he's probably under a lot of stress. And that's another thing. You should not be messing with people in any kind of service job because they deal with a lot from within the company and they're dealing with things at home, especially a lot of men. Because a lot of men have a lot of pent up anger, stress that we're trying to process and deal with. And then you come over there being disrespectful, you may be the outlet that the dude relieve his stress on. You understand? Leave people, especially black folks, leave black folks alone. We got a lot going on. We don't need you coming in there talking crazy or acting a plumb fool. Then, when we handle you, then you want to cry and say we wrong. And no, the customer is not always right. If the customer is being disrespectful to the employee, if he's throwing things, if he's destroying the place and the employee went in on him, the customer is not always right. They may be right 90% of the time, but not all the time. And it's like this. If you can't respect the people that work, you know, at least for my company, you don't need to be here. You're not going to disrespect nobody here. That's why, you know, if anybody, I catch them talking crazy on African Diaspora News Channel about journalists. You're getting blocked immediately. You don't talk crazy. You can say, I disagree with them, and here's why. Well, maybe I got this point of view because this could be a little different than what you're saying. It's okay. You can critique. You can even say, you're not really my cup of tea. That's fine. But when you get to the point you're being just disrespectful, no, that rule don't go for me, it go for anybody that work with me. You don't let people be disrespectful to your team. And I tell you what, if I was a supervisor in that store and I would have heard that, and also I would say, well, let me look at the camera. And I saw if my employees, so what he said is accurate, I would ban that dude from the store. I'm talking about the customer say, hey, you banned. You can't come back here. You come back here again, you're getting you're going to call the cops because you're trespassing. You got to go. You're not going to treat an employee any kind of way. They're not here for that. They're here to facilitate, you know, the sales and everything else that they need to do to help you get down the road. You know, whatever going on with your call, whoever call you're working on. You don't let people, no, you'll not let people talking to you any kind of way, and for sure as a supervisor you'll let nobody do your employees wrong like that, because I never understood that the customer can talk crazy to you and then you get in trouble. No, hell no. But that comes from the folks. The customer is always right. You know, no, he's not. But shout out to our brother for him being restrained enough because he could really